In the run-up to Monday's debate between Barack Obama and Romney, the most disputed foreign policy issue hasn't been Afghanistan, where roughly 68,000 U.S. troops are still based in the fight against al-Qaeda, or the contentious decision by the Obama administration to withdraw U.S. troops from Iraq. As moderator Martha Raddatz said at the October 11 vice presidential debate, the biggest national security threat faced by the United States is now considered to be the Islamic Republic of Iran. Every American is less secure today because President Obama has failed to slow. Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Iran's nuclear threat, Mitt Romney said at the Republican National Convention in August. The Republican candidate has since argued that Mr. Obama hasn't been tough enough on Tehran, and he has vowed to institute a different, harsher sanctions program that will be sure to cripple the Islamic Republic. But analysts, legal experts, and allied diplomats say that when it comes to sanctions on Iran, U.S. legislation isn't expected to differ much from one administration to another. Short of conducting the unilateral military strike or declaring war against the Islamic Republic, a Romney administration. Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Would be faced with the same legislative options on Iran as President Obama, who has already administered them. Former President George W. Bush began implementing legislation for harsher financial sanctions against Iran during his last 2 years in office. After the 2008 presidential election, the Obama administration instituted and expanded those sanctions at a speed that has made current U.S. sanctions policy on Iran the harshest in contemporary history. This leaves a potential new Romney administration with few policy alternatives. The only thing Romney can really do to get to the right of Obama. Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. On Iran policy is to say he'd bomb Iran if elected president, or would actively promote and pursue the policy of regime change, says Kiran Sajidpur, a senior associate at the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace. Given the misgivings Americans have about the Iraq War, I don't think those are winning talking points for him. Since Obama became president in 2009, his administration has used a carrot-and-stick approach with the Islamic Republic, practicing a policy of limited engagement while boosting the implementation of Bush-era financial sanctions against Tehran and enacting new, tighter financial restrictions. Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Iran's economy began feeling the bite of new U.S. and United Nations sanctions during the last 2 years of former President Bush's second term in office. When Obama became president, the U.S. Treasury Department upped the ante on Iran sanctions, accelerating their implementation and obtaining concrete commitments from U.S. allies and private international entities to institute them as well. Obama's administration has also been tougher on U.S. allies, particularly in Europe, flanking traditional diplomacy with direct pressure for collaboration on Iran policy, according to interviews with Western European diplomats.